Hello you guys and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are new. I'm Kira and today we are gonna be talking about the 2023 spring fashion trends. Remember that trends are cyclical and they are also, like, nowadays we see trends that are super short term. That means that trends get out of style super fast. Like, we are seeing trends go really fast nowadays. So just keep that in mind before you purchase anything that is trendy. At the end of the day, fashion is just to have fun and just to express yourself. So of course you can just buy anything you want, but what I recommend is that you never buy something just because it's trendy. If you want to purchase like a trend, just make sure that you like it and make sure that you are not buying it just because it's trendy. So with that being said, let's get on to this video. So trend number one, and the one that I really want to start this video with, is flowers. So I'm pretty sure that you have already seen this trend a little bit. I actually talked about this in my 2023 trend predictions. Flower details on clothing, flower accessories are literally everywhere right now. And I gotta say that at first I didn't really like this trend, but now the more that I see it, the more that I'm liking it. And also I feel like this is a trend that it's quite easy to jump on, and it's quite easy to DIY something. You can just order a couple of flowers from Amazon and you can DIY it and just add it to a dress. You can even just add it with a bobby pin and you can just change it and just add it to different types of clothing. So this trend is definitely growing on me, and I really like the idea of DIYing just some pieces of clothing but not changing them forever. Next up is chokers and mini scarves. The chokers go a little bit hand in hand with the flower trend. I feel like the chokers are like a mini trend from the flower trend, because I'm seeing a lot of chokers with the flower. This is again something that you can DIY so easily, and I actually really like them. I do not own one, but I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna just do like a little DIY and I'm gonna get like a flower choker because they are so cute. But of course I'm also seeing other kinds of chokers that don't have the flower detail, and also, as I said, the mini scarves. I'm seeing like this thin mini scarves literally everywhere. We actually started seeing this last year, if I'm not mistaken, and it's kind of getting really big this spring, and I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be super big like this whole spring. Next up is pointed toe heels or pointed toe shoes. Again, this is a trend that I mentioned in my 2023 trend predictions, and I mean, it was already quite trendy, but it's going nuts at the minute, and I am sure, and I'm already seeing it a lot, like this spring is gonna get like so big. Like, we are gonna see pointed toe heels, pointed toe shoes everywhere. As I said in my last video, I love this kind of shoes. I also love the fact that people are thrifting a lot of these shoes, and they are giving these shoes like a new life and a new chance, or a longer life. I think that they are really elegant. They also elongate your leg a lot, and I personally love how these pointed toe heels look with really oversized trousers that almost touch the floor, and you kind of only see the pointed toe heel. I feel like they are so elegant, so cute. Next up are bomber jackets. This is quite a new trend, and this is a trend that I actually didn't predict. I didn't know that this was gonna be trendy, and I don't know how I didn't see it coming. Yeah, bomber jackets are so trendy. I'm seeing bomber jackets everywhere. This one in particular from Zara got viral on TikTok, and now like bomber jackets are super trendy. I feel like this is a great jacket actually for spring, because it's quite light. Spring weather is kind of weird. Some days it's really cold and some days it's really hot, so this is a great jacket to layer. I gotta say that there are some that I am not particularly in love. For instance, these ones that were quite trendy like maybe like 4 to 5 years ago. Personally, I'm not a fan. This is actually what I was talking about at the beginning of the video, that you need to pay attention to the trends and you really need to analyze what kind of trends match your style and what kind of trends don't. So for instance, for me, these bomber jackets don't match my style. But for instance, the barrel bomber jacket from Zara, I think that it could match my style and it could just make sense in my closet. Next up, we have long skirts. This is again not something new. If you watch my 2023 trend predictions, I did talk about long skirts, and I mean, of course they are here, like they are super trendy. I personally love these long skirts. We're reaching a point where the longer the better, and I'm here for it. I've always said that I like midi skirts and they are really comfortable, but at the same time I feel like midi skirts can make you appear shorter and can make like your legs look shorter. So I really love that now we are going longer and the skirts are longer, because they definitely make you appear taller and they elongate your legs. So these are definitely way more flattering for your body. I'm sure that you have seen the denim skirts. They are also really cute, but I'm also seeing, like right now I feel like I'm seeing more different skirts that are not denim skirts. I feel like during winter we saw a lot of denim skirts, but now we are gonna see long skirts with different materials. We are not gonna see denim skirts as much. It's just my opinion. I feel like we are gonna see lace, we are gonna see knits, we are gonna see, I don't know, like different kind of fabrics, if that makes sense. Next up we have ballet core, and this is such a big trend this spring. So we started seeing this trend with the ballet flats. Of course, I think that we started seeing them last spring, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure. And all last year we have been playing around with the ballet flats here and there until Miu Miu came out with a collection, like full-on collection of ballet core with one pieces, with skirts, with also the leg warmers match into this big trend. Like this is a trend that has like so many different mini trends going on, but it's just like a big aesthetic. We also have the baleros, actually they are called baleros, okay? That's how they are pronounced. The baleros and also the rompers, of course. I actually really like this trend. I feel like it's super girly, so cute, super feminine, and I think that it's definitely gonna last a long time. And also this aesthetic matches super good with the new trend of doing Pilates. Like everyone and their mom is doing Pilates at the moment. I am doing Pilates. I mean, it's such a good workout, and you also want to look cute, right, when you work out. So I'm seeing a lot of girls go to Pilates with these beautiful rompers, with the skirts, with the leg warmers, and it's such a vibe. Like personally, I think that it's so cute and I love it. Next up we have lace. So again, this is a trend that I did mention in the 2023 trend predictions. This is a trend that I started seeing a lot during winter. I think that lace is just so pretty. I've always loved lace. I remember just watching that show that it's Say Yes to the Dress, and I always loved, like my favorite dresses were the ones that had lace. I mean, this is just kind of a fun fact about me. I've always loved lace. I feel like it's super romantic, so cute. It has a mix of sexiness and cuteness. So yeah, we are definitely seeing lace a lot, and just you wait, because I feel like this is a trend that it hasn't reached its peak yet. It's getting trendy quite slowly, and this is usually a good thing, because usually when trends get trendy super fast, they also go out of style super fast, because people get sick of them so fast. Next up is denim. Like denim is so freaking big this year. It has actually been a while since we saw denim this trendy. I'm seeing denim in tops, in skirts, in dresses, in rompers. Like I'm seeing denim a lot, like everywhere, in so many different ways, in so many different washes. And I'm also seeing denim on denim looks a lot. We did see denim on denim probably like 4 years ago, 5 to 4 years ago, I think. And yeah, it's coming back. Like as I said at the beginning, trends are cyclical. They are gonna come back in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever. Next up is actually a little sister from the big denim trend, and it is actually oversized and baggy denim. So I've been hearing a lot of people say that skinny jeans are back, like low waist is out of style, skinny jeans is the new style, like everyone. No, like I don't agree with those people at all. I'm seeing way more baggy jeans, and I'm seeing even baggier and even more low-waist jeans that I've seen like in the past years. I'm not seeing enough skinny jeans to actually say that skinny jeans are trendy, if that makes sense. In my opinion, I feel like baggy, like super baggy jeans and super low-waist jeans are trendy this spring. And I mean, I think that they are a vibe. Like, I do love how these jeans look. I've been seeing a lot also dark denim, which we haven't seen in a while. I've also been seeing a lot the gray denim, which again, we haven't seen a lot. So yeah, denim is back, but the oversized and baggy denim is here to stay, and it's gonna be so trendy. Next up is long tops. Now this is something that's not new. We have been seeing long tops for a little bit already, and they are still really trendy. They are still gonna be super present. Crop tops are kind of over. Like, crop tops are not it anymore. As we are seeing these really low waist pants, we are seeing these really low waist long skirts, it just makes sense to just add like a longer top to just cover yourself a little bit more. I've already talked about this. I feel like they are really flattering. I love long tops. I've always been like, not a hater, but I've never really liked crop tops. I feel like long tops are way more flattering, but this also depends on your body type. But you know what? I feel like long tops look good on everyone if you know how to style them and if you style them properly. So yeah, long tops are here to stay. They are still gonna be trendy this spring, and they are definitely gonna still be trendy this summer, but we'll see. But my prediction is that we are gonna see long tops for a little bit still, like for a long time actually. All right, next up we have cargos. Again, this is not new. This is something that we have been seeing. I feel like now we have been seeing cargos for probably 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, and cargos are definitely still here. But now I'm seeing cargos way more oversized and way more baggy and way more big and with more pockets than before. In the runway, I saw so many cargo pants, but they were all big and low waist and oversized and with a lot of pockets. Personally, I love them. I always loved the cargo pants that are really big and really oversized. Now we see a lot baggy bottoms with more fitted tops. I think that it's just the vibe of the season and it's just the vibe of this year. Next up we have cowboy boots. Again, nothing new. I'm pretty sure that I did mention this trend and I was a little bit afraid and kind of hesitant to really know if this is something that was gonna stay trendy for a long time. And yeah, I'm actually surprised that cowboy boots are still trendy and they are still here, but I'm glad. Like, I love cowboy boots. I have a couple of pair of cowboy boots and I feel like they look super cool. And I mean, the way that I like to see them the most is when they are styled with really long baggy pants, and when you just see the pointed toe of the cowboy boots. It's just a kind of shoe that it just elevates an outfit. It doesn't only elevate the outfit, but it brings something different and just like a little different style and look on the outfit. I don't know really how to explain it, but I feel like cowboy boots are just the opposite of basic. Next up is vintage. It's really trendy to thrift clothing. And I don't mean that it wasn't trendy before. Like, I know that so many people thrift like items of clothing for such a long time, and I know that this has been a big thing for so many years, but this year it's even cooler to own thrifted pieces than to buy new pieces of clothing. It's kind of something cool to say this is a piece, like a unique piece. I feel like people are looking for uniqueness, are looking for things that are different from everyone, because nowadays with TikTok and with all these platforms that you can tell like in a second where something is from, everyone is starting to look the same. I am one of those people, right? I do follow trends. By no means I'm out of this. Like, I am guilty of doing this also well. But yeah, I feel like now that this is happening and also that trends are going by really fast, people enjoy and people really like vintage items that are unique. And I'm seeing a lot of people that can actually afford whatever they want, like so many like influencers that can buy whatever they want and they get sent a lot of really luxury pieces. They thrift and they love to say that some piece is thrifted and that is unique. Next up we have shine like a diamond, and metallics. Usually we only see silver and sequins and rhinestones during the holidays and during New Year's. But now we are extending this period for all year, so that you have been seeing this shiny and just this rhinestone pieces, the skirts, the pants, also the silver accessories literally everywhere, also the gold items. Also the silver pants are again super cute. I do really love those. So yeah, definitely it's gonna be really trendy. I do like it. I'm just not obsessed with this trend, but I feel like it's cute, and there are some pieces with this metallic or gold or silver tones that are so cute. Next up is sheer. This is a trend that goes a little bit hand in hand with the lace, but it's different. I feel like lace is way more feminine and way more romantic, and sheer is more fierce, it's more sexy. I'm seeing just full on like dresses, I'm seeing tops, I'm seeing bottoms. I actually love from this trend the fact that you can see more than one layer of clothing, and that you can see like your underwear. I feel like this is such a sexy trend, but at the same time it's quite elevated. I mean, it just depends on how you style it, but I do think that it's really sexy, but still like really put together and romantic. And I don't know, I really love this trend. This is one of the trends that I'm quite obsessed with. I'm not sure how I'm gonna jump on it. I'm not sure what kind of item I prefer, but I mean, the more that I see it, the more that I like it, and the more difficult it gets to actually decide what I want and what I want to pick. Next up is Ruffles. At first, we started talking about this trend together with the flower details. Like we were talking about Ruffles and flowers as one big trend. But I feel like now that flowers are so trendy, we are separating these two trends, and they are separate because they are like on their own, like they're really big. So the ruffles are these little pieces of fabric that are added to one item of clothing. From the get-go, I loved this trend. I feel like they add such a beautiful detail to any piece of outfit. They elevate the look of, I don't know, the dress for instance, or the top. And we are of course seeing also this trend together with the flowers. So we are seeing the ruffles and the flowers in piece of clothing together, but we are also seeing them separate. Next up is layers. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about this trend, but I've been seeing it a lot, and I feel like it needs a mention, like an honorable mention. So what I mean with layers is that I've been seeing a lot like items of clothing layered on top of other items of clothing. So I've been seeing a lot of tops over tops. Of course, this goes like really well with the sheer fabric trend. I'm also seeing skirts layered on top of pants. Also, people that show their little underwear panties from underneath their pants. And as I said, fashion is just to have fun, so I'm pretty sure that this is just so fun to just do something different, because again, people want to be unique, people want to do something different. So this is a great way to create new looks with pieces that you already own. Next up is Moto Jackets, and actually a lot of people talk about not only the jackets but the aesthetic in general, this motorcycle aesthetic in general. Personally, I do think that the thing that it's actually trendy are the jackets. Like the aesthetic, it's cool, whatever, but the jackets are the ones that are trendy and the ones that I see a lot of people buy, and actually a lot of people thrift. So this goes actually really well with the vintage trend that is going on. I do see a lot of people thrifting these jackets, and of course for spring, as I said, with the bomber jackets, we need more of a lightweight jacket, more of a thinner jacket, so this is great. Personally, I don't think it's my style. I don't think that I'm gonna jump on this trend. I think that they're cute, but I like to see it on other people. I don't think that they are for me. Next up, we have romantic and Catholic aesthetic. So inside of this trend, we have the ruffles, we have the flowers, we have the lace. It's just an aesthetic that has a lot of little sister trends that we have already been talking about. But also there are a lot of other pieces of clothing that match this romantic and this Catholic trend that don't really match these other little sister trends. So there's, for instance, here I'm gonna put a couple of pictures. These dresses, these tops, they don't really match the ruffles, they don't really match the flowers or the lace, but it is definitely the same aesthetic. It is similar, you can tell that it is similar, and it has, as the name says, this romantic aesthetic, Again, this is probably one of my favorite trends. I freaking love these dresses. I freaking love the tops, and for spring they are gonna be so cute, so great. It's just one of the aesthetics that I love the most, and I've always loved this kind of aesthetic, even though it wasn't trendy before and maybe we saw it like kind of differently like this past years. I feel like we have been seeing similar pieces to what we are seeing right now. Next up, we have big bags and crossbody bags. So I did talk about the big bags on my 2023 trend predictions, but I did not mention the crossbody bags. And I gotta say that I've been seeing crossbody bags quite a lot, and I feel like this spring they are really trendy, and I'm seeing a lot of people rock these crossbody bags, and of course the big bags. Like, we have been seeing big bags quite a lot. I do love the big bags. I mean, they are really functional, but also like half of the time that you wear these big bags, they are like half empty, because I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't have that much stuff that I need to carry unless I'm traveling. If I'm going on a plane, that big bag is gonna get so full. Next up, we have headbands. We actually did see headbands a lot this winter. I've been seeing a lot of people go to the snow or like in this winter weather wearing headbands. I feel like it's just a great way to look elevated when your hair is actually a mess. And I actually want to jump on this trend. I feel like this is also a really inexpensive trend, but as I said, a way to look elevated and put together when you feel lazy and you don't want to do anything on your hair and you just want to wear your hair down, but you don't want to do like a really difficult hairstyle on your hair. I actually love this. It's just so practical, and it's just one of those trends that it's not only cute, but it's so practical, and I'm definitely gonna jump on it. And that was it. That was the last trend. I really hope that you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below if I missed any that you think is gonna be a really big trend this spring, and also let me know which one was your favorite. So thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye bye.